Hey everybody, what's up? Cool to be live again, so let's get started. We're going today, starting again, a couple of fight scenes. So let me bring the mic here a little bit closer so I didn't stream for a week now. A little bit longer. First stream, last stream this week. Then again we're going to continue next week. I hope a little bit more to stream a little bit more often next week. But yeah, let me do a quick sound test. Everything sounds okay? More often next week? Yeah, I think so. Test. Beep boop, beep boop. Everything. Yeah, sounds okay. Should be fine. If not, let me know in the chat. Okay, so. Beep, beep, beep. Cool. With that, let's get started. So, we do a quick recap what we did the last time. So, bring the microphone here to the correct place. So, with that, I'm going to share my screen. I hope you had a good week so far. And with that, let's jump in here. So, I just did a little warm up here. So we did this one, analyzing a fight scene. Then we did this one. I think this was even the first one. So, and what the goal here is also to see like how many frames do we add when playing this, and yeah, like how much do we have to go in detail with our sketches here. Like here we also explored a little bit the animation with some shadows. And yeah, sketch a little bit properly out here the characters, but still having a simple version of the characters, and adding on, also experimenting a little bit with some smears, like how do these smears work. Yeah, and then we had this one, and I think this was the one that worked best, where we have every second frame one drawing, and I think this is looking good. Also super simplified version of these characters, but with that simplification we can focus more on the movement, like how are the characters moving, what are they doing, yeah, implementing smears, Gaussian stretch, anticipation. Cool. And with that, I would say let's go into the next scene. Let's see how many scenes we're going to animate. Let's start with the first one. I think I will do one today. Let's see. Maybe stream half hour, 1 hour. Let's see. And if you have any question, let me know in the chat. And of course, I will also share the process in the future on my socials. And with that, let's jump here into the scene. We're going to animate. So first, let's watch quickly, starting here at 1 hour, 1 minute 5 seconds. So I would say let's do this one here. So we could, of course, this is the one we did the last time, I think. So maybe let's start here, where he is throwing the punch. Let's move this a little bit here, maybe like this, so we have a good overview of the movement. Cool. So let's go here into a new canvas, and with that, let's jump in. So first, let's quickly set up the characters here. Again, super simplified version. I didn't sketch for a week, so I have to get back into the flow here of sketching here and sketching these characters. But should be fine. And again, I want to keep it simple, just indicated the basic shapes so you understand which character is where. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be one-to-one like the original, but I think the key part here is actually, yeah, the movement that is happening. So that's the focus. And I think it's a nice, variation on things you can, how to study animation. So of course there are a lot of different ways to do it. I think this one, is also super cool. And also sometimes if you don't have too much time, you can take a scene, any scene you like, and study a little bit from real life footage. And especially films like that where the choreography is planned so well and so good and on such a high level, like these movies here. I think there's always so much to learn in terms also of anticipation, like how are the characters moving before they're throwing a punch. And I think just going there with the flow and seeing what can you learn here is valuable time to improve your animation skills. Cool. So, and also now, like for the next one, like how much do you now go to the next frame? Like, so this first one we started, and now do we go like 3 frames in the front, or 2 frames, or 4 frames? That's also something to play with. So maybe I'm going here like 2 frames ahead. And also, I will always go back and forth and seeing what's happening and sketching one character at a time. So for now, this one, I'm looking at the left character here. saying, okay, his body is moving and his head is moving backwards. So I'm sketching here a new frame, and I know, okay, the character here is not now moving to the back. And if you're not sure, okay, what's happening with this arm, for example, just go again in the scene. Okay, the arm is also moving a little bit to the back. And I know how to make changes according to our footage here. And this arm here goes inside. So he's going a little bit back. And now let's see what the other character is doing there. We have more movement, of course. So he's throwing his left arm. And the other arm is going a little bit to the back, that is behind the body. And here we have a little rotation of the body. So like that maybe. Yeah, I think that's okay. And here now, here the smear or the punch he's throwing to the front. Like that. And the other arm here goes down. I think that's okay. Maybe let's delete this line so it's a little bit more clear to read. Like that. So, and we're still staying super simple here with our shapes, and now going to the next frame. So I would say again 2 to the front, like this, and let's check what's happening. So the left character is even more moving to the back. So his head now is going somewhere here. Like that. And the arm here also moves with the body. Like that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what we want to indicate here. Maybe let's improve a little bit only the dynamic here of this the shirt here, this body, maybe like that. Not so important, but I mean just to give it a little bit more realistic feeling here. And now again the other character throwing his punch here. So his main body is rotating but staying almost at the exact position. The head is going a little bit up, but yeah, and the other arm is going to the back. We see that. So let's add that. So this head here is going a little bit up. I think the head also is a little bit too big. We would be more accurate, but I think for now it's okay. So this arm here now is going to the front, still indicating here or simulating motion blur. It's our smear here. And also maybe let's make it a little bit smaller here. Let's see if this is okay, if we can, we're later playing it, if we can understand it like this, or if we have to add a little bit better details. So let's bring this one a little bit to the front, slightly here, and like that. And now we also have the other arm here visible on the back side, like that. Cool. So let's go to the next one. Again, couple frames with the front. One, two. Maybe we go here. I think that's a good position. So let's see what's happening here. Other characters even more moving to the back. So now we're adding almost like at the end we could of course reposition our character here so he's properly in the frame, but for now I think it's okay to just go here with the flow and do the repositioning after. Like that. Cool, I think that's okay. And now the other character. It's moving a little bit to the front and the head is rotating and also the arm is going behind the body. And we have not so much more of a smear or a motion blur here. So again a little bit to the front here, but also rotating the head a little bit. Like that maybe. Cool. So I think that's already working. Of course we have a couple of little like anatomy things, like how long do we sketch the arm, things like that. But yeah, other than that, I think we're good. Okay, let me here just make quick adjustments. Cool, so let's go to the next frame, and again, if you have any question, let me know in the chat. So, and I think, yeah, it's super fun to animate and study the scene. And now they both move up again. So let's do that. Again, this character here will move up. Like that. I think that's okay for now. Maybe like that. And this character, let's see the other. And so it's so important here to go back and forth and see what's happening to understand the movement. So he's coming again up. I think that's okay. And also, from time to time, don't always only rely on the onion skin. So it's also a cool way to animate here by going back and forth and see like that. The movement is working, you've sketched in. Cool. Go to the next one. 1, 2, 3. Now they're throwing the next punch. Again, a lot of smear here. So again, let's do first the left character. So he's going up and also blocking the punch. So we want him straight here. Maybe here. Maybe like that. Shoulders up here. Like that. And the other arm now up. Here blocking that punch. Cool. So that's the one position here. Like that. And now the other one. Again going back and forth and see what's happening here. So the one hand is going backwards, he's opening his body. The other one is going to the front and he's moving a little bit here to the back. And his head again is more sideways. Like that. Now we have one hand here. Like that. One shoulder here. And the other arm will move here to the front. So again, a lot of smear. There's also sometimes the question, Like if both arms, hands are in smear, do you understand the action? But I think the direction of the smear and of the lines you're placing in then is important. So if the direction is like that and you indicating strongly the smear like that into that direction, I think can understand what's happening. And of course, to have a balance, a good balance of frames that are not sketched in smears and frames that are properly sketched out, I think, is, yeah, how things work, so you can follow the whole animation. Cool. So we're here to the next one. See how much to the front do we want to go. I think one frame I always want to show is like where we have actually impact or contact. So like here we have contact. So I think that's one of the most important frames here to add. So let's see what's happening. So his head is going to the front. His one arm, this right arm, like from the left character now, is going a little bit to the back. And now the arm that is behind the body is going in front or behind his head and also up. So let's do first the head. The head here is going to the front a little bit. Like that. Then we have the shoulder here. This arm is going here, and this arm here is going behind his head. Like that. I think that's okay. Cool. Like that. Now let's do the other character. Again, going back and forth. See what's happening here. And so his arm in the front is going a little bit down. His whole upper body is going a little bit down. And the other arm is extending and having contact. Okay, so let's do that. So his whole body is going a little bit down. Like that. Slightly. Then the other arm is also going a little bit down. Like that. And the other arm here makes contact. Like that. I think that's okay. And here would be super important, like also with the timing later, to have a little break here so not everything is timed with the same speed like here. So we would add a little bit timing, have a break here in the where they make contact, slowing a little bit the timing, and then fast again. Have a little bit better rhythm here in this fight scene. Cool. So, let's see what's happening here. So we have again then the next one. Let's do this one. See what's... So he's pulling his arm a little bit down, opening or moving his body a little bit in front to the other character, the left character, and preparing to block the next punch. So let's do that. And again, let's see. Yeah, he's moving a little bit up. So we want also to have that change in our animation here. And something also to correct is like a little bit the size of the character here in terms of consistency. So checking again a little bit the anatomy. Are the arms too big in comparison to the head? Stuff like that. But for now, or even like for these, yeah, studying the key movements here, don't try to have everything perfect here. It's really more focusing about the movement and not having everything in your sketch right. So he's going to block the next punch. Like that. And now the other character again. Always go back and forth and see what's happening. So here they had contact. And now he's moving more to the front. And he has both arms here. To the back more. That. Let's see if this is a frame that is working. The next one here. And now I would say, yeah, let's take this one. I think we can add a nice smear here. So again, first this character, the left one. So he's bringing his right arm to the front to block the punch. And his whole body is rotating. Okay. So. Like that. So we see more here of the back. Like that. And here the head from the back. I think that's okay for now. Maybe this line is a little bit too much in the front. But other than that, I think we're fine. And now the other character. Cool. So he's even rotating his body. And of course, the one arm here is coming to the front. And throwing here a punch with all his force. that. And here's no, again, I also wanted to make a session maybe in the future, like how to differently design smears. I think also mentioned in the last stream, Dongchang has a great video about it, so I will watch that, but also do some research and maybe, yeah, collect some reference or examples, like how differently we can, yeah, implement or design smears. Yeah, I think that would be also interesting. And then, like, in which scene, how do we want to add a smear? Things that will be, yeah, interesting to see. Hello, Banua Singh. Hello, bro. Good to see you. Cool that you're joining the stream. Yeah, if any one of you has a question, let me know in the chat. Or later at some point, I will also add the highlights on my socials. So if you have any questions there, let me know. So, again, with a lot of action going on here. And here, the next punch is incoming. And now again, I think important scene is how they make contact. So again, we have only a little bit change of movement here. Actually, the left character is rotating a little bit the body and taking in the punch. So let's add that. So actually this here stays almost like everything like that, but the candy is rotating a little bit, so absorbing the punch here like that. And let's go back. Well, this almost here stays the same. And the head is rotating a little bit. So let's add that. And now we're going to add the other character who's connecting with the punch. So only small little details are changing here. The left arm, of course, but also look at the arm that is behind the body. It's moving a little bit down and to the back, and the head is rotating slightly. So these are the things we want to add here. That. So he's making contact here. Like that. Cool. And I go again sketching in here. And this arm here moves just slightly down. Cool. Cool, super cool. Yeah, I'd always like to add these keyframes where they're making contact. I think that's crucial here. And then also later in the timing to add that. And now again the next one is pulling his arms away. And also we forget one, like actually his other arm also up here. So also let's add that. Cool. So, of course we could continue here, but I would say for today, again, let's space these a little bit better out. So we're going to add a track, assign multiple cells, assign by cell name, in the third frame. See if this is yeah, looks cool. Like only having the key drawings here. We could also say make it a little bit faster by going add a track, assign multiple cells, assign name and frame. And play it like that. And yeah, I think it looks fun. And of course then if we would, yeah, adjust a little bit the timing. So not everything is in the same speed. But I like that, yeah, by still adding smears, we understand the flow and the movement of the punches. I think that's cool. Of course it's fast, but yeah, we didn't sketch like every frame. And still you can follow to some degree. Like at some moments here it gets a little bit chaotic and you're not 100% sure what's happening. But I think it's working okay. And I think here to also, I think the key thing to take away is also how these characters are moving, like with the back, how are the back or the whole body rotating. Yeah, super cool. Also, let's look again, just in comparison to the one we did the last time. I think here we just have a little bit less happening in terms of body rotation, so it's a little bit more easier to follow, but I think that's also working good. And I also like the way we're simplifying the animation here, so that we don't have to sketch out properly the character or like the whole anatomy, but you still can follow, understand that two characters here having a fight. And with that, it's just faster and you can focus more on the movement. Cool. With that, Classical Pro is writing very cool. Yeah, thank you. Can't wait to do more of these in the next week. So I hope, this was one stream this week. I hope to stream a little bit more next week so we can make more progress in studying these fighting scenes. And let's see what we're also going to do the next, maybe during the smear session. And maybe in these fighting, looking how we can add different kind of smears, and also maybe plan out a couple of fight scenes, and also maybe having a little bit of camera movement and camera action. We will see. Super cool. And so I will end the stream for today. It was a fun session, quick session. If anyone has a question, let me know here in the comments, or like write me on my socials. With that, thanks everyone for watching. I wish you a great weekend, and see you next stream in the next stream. Thanks for watching. Bye. Cool.